right. Here we go. Let's see. Let me up. I'm going to say I should probably bump up the game audio just a little bit. We'll see how that goes. And my headset audio, I think we should be alright. We should be okay. So yeah, we are back tonight in Snowrunner. I haven't done this game for a little while now. Been doing a little bit of flight sim, a little bit of fern bus and truck sim. Definitely a lot of truck sim recently. So we're back here. I realized I just blew a lot of money I had on this H2 just now, upgrading it to play around on the Michigan map. We're in Smithvale Dam tonight, and I kind of want to get this. I think it's a white GMC. I think, is it, or is it a Freightliner auto car? Wow, I really don't know. We're gonna try to rescue this truck. But again, as I spent a bunch of money on this already, I feel dumb now. I wonder if I can use this even for that. I think I started trying to recover it, and I don't think I made it very far. I think the mission in question is called Fixer Upper. What do we gotta do for this? This is a good thing for us to try to get done tonight, because it's been so long. We're just gonna set a waypoint there, see if we can get over there. Let's see, what's the best way? I kind of recall driving this way. What do we need? Well, first of all, we might have to do stuff again. This is the problem I struggle with this game, is figuring out the order to do things. What do we gotta do for fallen rocks? Do I have to drive there to find out? Yeah, it's right there. Let's just go see what it's all about. Alright. So hopefully things haven't changed too much. It's been a while since I've messed with this game, and already I am just struggling with wheel options as usual, but I think I remember how to fix this. See if I go if I go this way, oh, yep, there we go. No. Can we go backwards? No, we can only go forwards. Okay, fine. Let's see. Yep. Oh, you can't go backwards. I remember at one point we were allowed to go backwards. Let's see if I can go back to custom here. There we go. Now is it going to work? Please tell me it will work. Yep, there we go. Oh, well, except my pedals aren't working. How about my wheel? Okay, the wheel's working. We're halfway there. You can tell I totally prepared for this stream tonight. Paired pedals. No, I have them separate. Maybe that has something to do with it. Yep, there we go. Alright, let's throw her in auto. No, bad car. Okay. So this is something I had an issue with before. Let's see if I can reassign the brake. Up. Brake. Oh, wait a second. Brake wasn't even assigned. Okay, there we go. Throttle. Okay. Clutch. I don't even think the clutch is used. Okay. We're rolling. We have gas. We have brake. We have steering. Okay. I can still reverse with the brake pedal, which is annoying. Alright, let's go over here and see if we can see what we gotta do for this mission here to clear out these rocks, because they're going to be in our way to try to recover this vehicle. I imagine we're going to need some service parts. That should help us get the truck rolling, actually, instead of trying to tow it back. I bet you that probably would make the most sense. Alright. What do they need? Let's see. Show task. Yes. Rock slide. Yeah, we'll get this out of the way for you. Yeah, sure. Rock on. We've got another rock slide that's putting a highway out of action. You get a shipment over here to help us get cleared. Start tracking. Service spare parts. I hope that's like right next to the garage here. I'm actually not sure. Let's see here. Oh shoot, do we have to go somewhere now? I think we do. Let's check the map. They never make it easy for us, do they? Oh no, service hub is right there. Yeah, we get our parts right there. We're just gonna have to get a truck that can carry 2 service parts. Let's go push this back into the garage for now. Or put it back in, I guess, not push it. I'll retain it. Let's see, what are we gonna drive? I haven't done... Oh, let's try this guy. I haven't driven the, was it... Oh, wait. Was it the GMC or the Fleet Star? I think it was a Fleet Star. Question is, do I have a bed for it? And I don't think I do. No. No, I don't. Just the saddle. Alright, well, I'm not inclined to spend any more money right now, because I'm broke. So we're just going to get the truck that does have what we need, which I know the Royal does. Yeah, I already got this guy equipped for what we need. Alright, let's go get our service spare parts, get this cleared away, and then we can take that path more easily. And we get some money in the meantime, too. Man, it's been a while since I played this. Lord Shadow, what's up? A Trash Pick exclusive. Is that a reference to Epic Games? Because I don't keep up with the present times. It's not on Steam. I know that. I think it's kind of weird too, because like their older titles were Mud Runner and Spin Tires were both, I think, available on Steam. All right. It's unloaded. Calm down with the Dead Zone game. Unload. Come on. Come on. Okay, great thing you don't expect that to be the last of the rock slides. I know. I know. You never cease to have things for me to do, game. Let's see here. Yeah, we want to go to Fixer Upper. Yeah, Western Star. I knew that. Of course. I said white GMC earlier. I guess white Western Star is close. I got one of the companies right. So now, well, what's the condition of this thing? Oh my goodness, it's bad. Yeah, you know, I haven't heard great things about Epic either, to be honest. I guess I haven't looked enough into it myself to know too much more about it, to be honest. But I wanted the game bad enough that I decided to get it anyway. I got this a few months ago. But I get it. I understand. No, the thing that I need to get for this, though, is do I have a service trailer? That's the question. Oh, I might be able to get a... No, I have to fill the fuel tanker if I get that, though. I need to get something that'll allow me to repair and something to refuel. I also have some mixed opinions about this game itself, because I played the previous titles, and there's some stuff missing in the newer one that I missed from the older one. I mean, there's a lot of new features that's completely different than the older titles, but they dropped other stuff in favor. There's quite a bit of trade-off for each of these. Or for this game. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out... Maybe we should just look at prices in the garage. Oh, apparently it's raining now. Let's see. Reverse. Let's go check out the garage to see what options there are. Man, I really wish I didn't dump a bunch of money on that Hummer. In fact, I might actually just sell it, to be perfectly honest, because I think I have a different vehicle that does better. Yes, so yeah, and in some aspects it's unfortunate the platform that it's on, but I would definitely recommend Snowrunner for the features itself. Mud Runner and Spin Tires, the biggest problem I had was, yeah, the replayability is big because it was heavily focused on the same task, right, where you deliver lumber and logs, and that's it. But in this game, there's more job variety, and there's a whole economy, essentially. So definitely a plus in this case. And what am I doing? What do I do here? What's happening? Deliver to the... Oh, I do have to deliver... Oh, no, I can deliver it here, yeah. They want me to deliver it here, that's right. That's what this marker is for. Excuse me. So I have to go fix it. So I need to get some... Well, repair parts would work. I could load this truck up with repair parts. But fuel is going to be a problem. I think I can carry spare fuel in one of the scout cars, but I don't think I can... I probably can't siphon directly from a fuel tank. I think I tried that before, and it's not an option. Right? Because fuel tank, yeah, that would be nice. Man, I'm burning through money big time. Not doing any seismic stuff. Maintenance frame. Repair parts. Oh, fuel tank. It's got a fuel tank on it, too. Huh. See, this would be nice just to recover vehicles in general. I think this is worth getting, actually. But the question's going to become, where do I get the fuel? Because I don't think I'm going to have it off the bat. Do I? No, I don't think I do. Oh, refuel? Apparently I do. Wait. Fuel tank full. Sure, in the truck. Apparently it is full. It's telling me it's full. And it came out with a full fuel tank. Okay, that was worth the money. Then this is all I need. Yeah, I think the thing that bothered me the most, like I said about the previous titles, was just doing the same thing over and over. And, yeah. Definitely not the same here. But I'm kind of annoyed because I use a steering wheel gear shift. And there's no true manual transmission, I don't think. No support for it. This game kind of came out in a pretty early state. So I don't think they've even gotten around to... I haven't looked in the options lately or looked at release notes, but I don't think there's support yet for H-shift patterns, so manual transmissions. But there is something that's nice, and gosh, I forget the button already. What is it? C? V? No. There we go. There's an interior view. That's much more detailed than the previous title, so that's nice. So it's got that going for it. I thought I was able to change my cam. Oh, you gotta click, and there we go. Click and drag. So it's got working mirrors, right? Legit interior. Alright, let's see how far I can go without all-wheel drive. I do like this truck, though. This truck here is just absolutely beast. Wow, I'm doing this without all-wheel drive. This is pretty impressive, but I do have a lot of weight in the back, so... Alright, I gotta figure out where to go from here, though. I'm still trying to relearn the controls, because it's... I'm a little rusty because it's been a while. I'm thinking I don't want to go that way. I'm thinking I want to take this path. Actually, I'm going to go up another block. Yeah, I don't want to go this way. That's right. We should build our path. Should be able to get through there. I think I have a snorkel on this, so let's try this. So what I remember trying to do this too on a previous stream. I remember trying to collect this truck. I was trying to pull it with my Jeep scout car, and there was just the truck was way too heavy. It was not happening. So now the plan B is to go fix it on the spot and see if we can just drive it away. Oh, ouch. Yep. Exactly. Truck sim, which is my favorite sim. Love Euro Truck and American Truck. And then the off-road bit kind of adds a bit of adventure factor to it. So, you know, it's a little more extreme. Something different, you know, instead of driving on the highway every day. Oh, this is a little iffy. Oh, this is something that would be a lot easier in a Scout. Well, we're kind of squeezing through. Wow. Come on. We'll put it in low for some controlled descent. I'm surprised I haven't hit all-wheel drive yet. So we're saving on the fuel because we're only in rear-wheel drive. Trying not to damage anymore. I took a little ding on the engine back there. I think I bottomed out. I guess it would have been the fuel pan that I hit. That gave us a little bit of damage. Now we got to figure out how to cross this thing. This thing will probably make us switch to all-wheel drive here. We do have a snorkel, kind of, on the front. It's an airbox. I don't know if that you'd call that a snorkel. I think it's upgraded from the stock, though. Let's give this a shot. I'm going to kick in all-wheel drive because I don't trust it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wow. That went downhill fast. Shoot. Can I winch onto something here? We could try this. Let's try to pull ourselves across. Let's see if we can do it. Pull winch V17? Or F. F on the keyboard works too. I forget what button I had set up to pull the winch. Oh, that one. That's B17 on my wheel. Come on, truck. Come on, you can do it. Come on, I have faith in you. There we go. There we go. I'm so glad there's a winch point there. Yep, the game definitely has some challenges to it. No doubt. It can get, honestly, it can get a little frustrating sometimes. Sometimes this stuff is ridiculously hard to get through. But I'm already used to that, so this to me is actually, we're just powering through this stuff here. I've gotten to the point where I would be stuck for like half an hour just trying to get across some body of water. Like I was in a swamp, I think on the other Michigan map. Was it Michigan? I think it was. It was just a swamp, and I was just trying to get into a mission. And it was on one of my streams. If you want to look back, it took forever for me to get through that. That was like half the stream was me just trying to get through this field of mud. It's funny. It's called Snowrunner. I haven't really presented the snowy region yet. I might have to do that at some point. I'm not in any hurry because I like to kind of play along with the season that I'm in real life, so, you know, summertime, nice and warm. I'll save the snow for when I feel like I should be in snow. Yeah, I forget the name of the maps, but Mud Runner definitely got frustrating in some points too. Okay. So we're here. Let's see if we can refuel. This guy. Oh, yeah. Come on, fuel up. The Western Star. Target. The Western Star. Oh, yeah. Filled this pupper up. Wait, how's it burning fuel? Uh-oh. Oh, you know what? I made the mistake of putting it in a damaged vehicle. The tank is leaking. That's right. I should have repaired first. Good thing I have a ton of fuel in this thing. This is ridiculous. Maintenance frame add-on, target the Western Star. 6 repair points required. I've got... how many on this? 300. And how much does it want? 500. Oh, is it just 560? Well, this is confusing. Oh, does it need 6 tires? Uh-oh. Alright, well, let's fix the gas tank so it stops leaking. Okay. It shouldn't be leaking anymore. Let's fix the engine. We might have to make multiple trips on this, actually. Can I just repair the wheels? I got 5 out of 6. That's all I need, right? We need the engine to work. Suspension, I'll save that for last. Okay, we got the gearbox halfway there. Is it drivable? Maybe we can just drive it. How are we doing on the fuel on it? We'll just top it off. It should be okay now. It shouldn't be burning anymore, or leaking anymore. Let's get this truck out of the way. I can turn all-wheel drive off at the moment. Alright, Parker here. Shut the engine off to save on fuel. Come on. Change truck. Did it let me? Change truck. No. Oh, maybe it won't let me until it's fully fixed. We might have to turn around and get a restock on this truck, which is fine. We can do that. Yeah, I'm not sure it's going to let me... It might not let me drive the truck away unless it's fully repaired. Oh, I was ready to limp the thing back. Let's see what happens if we look at what's going on here. Release winch. Now we could cheat and recover. And then just restock the truck. Maybe I'll do that to speed things up. But yeah, we're out of repair points. We're so close. I don't think it's going to let me drive it. Well, let's try from the map view. It's got full fuel, but yeah, it's telling me I need another tire. 4 more, I guess, for 10. It said 6 in the dialogue, though, I swear. Transmission's still in bad enough shape I can't drive it, I guess. And it won't let me drive it with 0% suspension, so... Okay, I'm convinced I can't fix it on the spot with 1 run, so let's just recover... in the garage. And I think we immediately... Repair supplies restocked. Truck is fully repaired. We immediately get everything restocked on the truck. I guess that's kind of silly, but hey, I'm not complaining. Full repair points? Yeah, we should be able to get it on this run then. So we'll just run down there again. I'm actually going to skip to daytime now. Well, you know what? Nah, we'll go into the night. We'll try the same path in the dark and see how bad it ends up. I'm trying to find the right button on my joystick, or not joystick, my wheel. Alright, I give up. I'm going to use this. The lights should be a different button. Let's see. Maybe not. What were the lights? I swear that they were something else on here. Oh. There we go. Headlights are on. It's hard to tell. I guess it's not dark enough yet, but they're on. So you're saying Deluge was the one ahead. So much underwater. It took 4 or 5 tries to finally get to the garage. Trailers across the river to get to the garage. Oh gosh, yeah. No, that's right. That's always the first step in Spin Tires and in Mud Runner, was to gotta unlock the garage so that you can use it. Yep, I remember now. Let's try not to destroy our truck here. Apparently this game is very sensitive to you driving over rocks in the middle of the road. There's lots of complaints about that if you search online. So if you like hit pebbles on flat pavement that you're driving on, you can damage your suspension, which, I don't know. That seems a little too picky. Alright. We pretty much have this path memorized now. I'll see if I can find a better path through the river up here. So we skip this turn. We want to go to the next one. So I think this is our turn here. A little bit rough. Trying to take it easy so I don't destroy this truck in the process. We're going to throw it in low gear to go down here again. That worked really well last time. A little bumpy. Oh, guess that was a rock there. Oops, didn't see that. Alright, let's see if we can, maybe we can hit this at speed. Maybe that will give us a bit of advantage. At least we know there's a winch point up here we can hit. Yep, I see my tracks from last time. We're going to the left of those. Alright, come on, you can do it. You can do it, truck. I think we're going to need that winch. Maybe I should have gone to the right. Hang on, maybe I could pull it that way. Nope. Nope, winch time. Winch time. Let's see. Winch. Why is winch not? Oh, an option there. Attach winch. Wow, the menu's glitching hard. Yeah, that's one thing that's kind of annoying with this title is there definitely are some bugs, specifically if you're using a controller, like a wheel. If you get it on console or you use like an Xbox controller, I don't think there's any issue. I also have a really old wheel. I have the G25. It's pretty old. Alright, what if I just hit the brakes? There we go. If I hold the brakes and it doesn't care. Alright, we're just gonna winch to this dry, shallower water, I guess. Not dry water, but... Alright, here we go. Alright. Progress. This path worked last time, so we'll go this way. Oh. That was weird. Froze for a second. This should do it though. I think on the based on the numbers, I should have it fully repaired the second run. Oh, that sucks. Your wheel is Xbox only? Oh, is it a Logitech wheel? Because I think they had like a G29 and then a G920. One of those was like console only, and the other one was console and PC or something like that. That's, yeah, I kind of remember that. I have the old G25. This thing is like more than 10 years old. I don't think it would work on the newer consoles. But the only console I have actually is Nintendo. I'm just PC otherwise. Alright, let's see if this does it here. Calm yourself, game. I mean, I can't exactly blame the game because I think that the dead zones on my pedals are way off out of whack because the wheel is so old, so that's why it's freaking out sometimes. If I tap the pedal, it'll stop doing that. But I'm waiting for the thing to bite the dust before I get a new wheel because I just have no reason to do it otherwise. Alright, we don't need to refuel. I hit the wrong button. Repair. Oh, nice. So you got the Ferrari. Okay, Project Cars. That's a good one. I have the first and second title on PC. I got this Project Cars 2 when it was only like, was it like $10, less than $10 on the summer sale on Steam. So I grabbed it then. And honestly, I haven't played it too much. Let's just repair all here. But when I did play it a little bit, I played it in VR. I got a VR headset too. It was a lot of fun. Okay, so I should, in theory, be able to drive this thing now, right? Right? Did I not do it right? Wait. There we go. I had the wrong target truck. I was trying to target my own truck. Okay. Okay, now it should be drivable. So we're going to stop the engine on this guy. Change truck. Is that not how it works? V. Change truck. Change truck. Change truck. Yeah. Please let me drive it. Please. Please, can I drive? Oh, wait. Maybe I gotta activate the... Come on. I fully repaired it. It should be drivable. Maybe from the mission? It has an exclamation point on it. Fixer upper. Rewards. You get the truck for doing this. Ah, oh, don't tell me. Do I have to tow it? After all of this work for Plan B, you're not going to let me drive my truck away after fixing it. Maybe I'm not doing it right. Huh. Let's see. It still has fuel, right? Refuel. Yeah, this guy's full. Without question. Repair. The truck is fully fixed, has all its wheels. So, game, why can't I drive back? Huh. Oh, well, now that it's repaired, I should be able to tow it, because it'll actually be under its own power when I tow, which is kind of silly, but I think if I do latch onto it to tow it, it'll at least help me along. So let's try that. Let me just back out of here. Oh, we gotta go up that hill, though. Oh, jeez. Gotta go across the river, up the hill. This'll be something. Let me just reposition here. Let's try to hitch a tow line. Yeah, the reason I couldn't do this with the Scout last time is that, you know, actually I could probably do this with the Scout now, but the reason I couldn't before is because it was so dead, it wouldn't help me along. So it should start up now and pull along with me. Yep, there it goes, starting engine. See, there it goes. It's silly that I can't drive it myself, but we'll take it. Alright, before we go too far, let me see if there's an easier way over there. I'm thinking that's also just going to be a plain... Yeah, you know what? I think I tried going up this hill last time. This one's also a pain in the butt here. Especially with that sharp turn there. I think I'm just going to keep trying. I'm just going to go back the way we came. Because I know that path well. We'll see how this turns out for us, but... We got the truck fixed, so it'll help us tow. I don't know if the thing has all-wheel drive or not. Let's get our lights on. There we go. Now we can actually see. Alright, I think I should... No, I still have all-wheel drive on. So, let's see how this goes. Oh yeah, that guy has no all-wheel drive whatsoever. Front wheel's dead. We're dead. Oh yeah. Oh, this is gonna be fun. This is where the real fun starts here. Let's see if I can, well, I'm not gonna be able to, if I winch onto something here, which I actually can't do. I'll lose the winch to the truck. Actually, you know what I can do? We're going to slinky this along. Leave that guy there. We're going to try to dig ourselves out of this under our own power. See if we can get into some higher ground here. Now let's see if we can reach back to that guy. Are we too far ahead now? Ah, crap, we're too far ahead. Okay, it's okay. Just back up a little bit. We're out of the bad stuff, at least. Okay. Let's try this. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Let's see if I can... let's see if I can pull ahead a little bit. We'll keep the winch long, I think. So that when I'm in water, the truck behind us at least is somewhat on higher ground. Uh-oh. Nope, not good. Don't want to get that low to the... We're getting really close to the intake there with the water. What do we have stuck in the mud today? Well, we have a Western Star 4964 behind us that has no all-wheel drive that we are trying to recover in order to unlock, and the game is dumb because it doesn't let us drive it away even though we took 2 trips to it to fix it. We fully repaired it, fully refueled it, and the game won't let me drive it away. So, we are recovering it. Trying to, at least. Okay, let's try a little backy. Man, we were not going anywhere, are we? Yikes. Okay. Next plan. We will unwinch and hope that we can get the damn thing out. Wow, we are in big time. Okay, we're inching a little bit here. I gotta get better tires for this thing. I think I have all terrain on it, but I don't have any good off-road tires. I don't think this thing does not have diff lock, which kind of stinks. Come on. Try changing the wheel a little bit. There we go. Yep, come on out. Come on out, wheel. Don't be shy. Wow. This is in there deep. Okay. I don't really want to steer it that direction because I'm putting the intake dangerously close to the water. Are we moving? I think we're moving. If you squint, you can see the ground's moving a little bit. Okay. Come on, truck. You can do it. Come on. Come on now. I think we've got a lot of fuel in the back because we're burning through a lot of it right now. That's one of the things that starts to happen when I get stuck, because I just burn a ridiculous amount of fuel while we're in there. We're in there good. Do we have anything we can winch on to? Oh, we do. Thank goodness. I should have tried that sooner. Alright, we're going to reposition. I'm going to try to get close enough that I can throw the winch on again to that truck. Right, come on, give me reverse. It's there somewhere. Alright, we'll just use automatic reverse. You know, that AR gear on your everyday automobile. Alright, I don't want to go too far back. Okay, perfect. Okay, so we've got the ground advantage here. Oh, this is not going to be good here, though. Oh, this is going to be something here. I'm going to try something different. I'm going to try going this way. Okay, maybe not. No, we're okay. I was worried about the intake there for a sec. Okay. Come on. Come on. It's going to be daylight by the time we get back to the garage. I like the way it's leaning, though. The air intake is definitely staying out of the water that way. Okay, wow. This is going better than I thought I was going to go for this bit. Now, as far as the Western Star, actually, I think its intake is on the left-hand side up there, up on the hood line, so we might be good there too. I was worried about it getting flooded out. Oh, we were so close. I had to say something to jinx it. Oh, come on. We're gonna inch our way to shore. Like, literally. Look at that. We're moving like an inch a second here. But we do have lots of fuel, and good news is that it's absolutely free. Every time we go back to the garage, we fill up again. 1,400 liters of fuel. Maybe if I pull it closer to me. Yeah, it might be causing me... That's pulling me back a little bit, isn't it? Alright, so if I pull it up against the back of my truck, I can let go, pull ahead, and then re-winch. Let's do that. Because I can't get out of here pulling that thing. What do you wish was that way in real life? Automatic reverse? Come on, give me something here. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's try to get ourselves aligned here and then back up. Alright, here we go. Reverse. The free fill every time you went home. Yeah, right? Because A, you're home, right? That's always a great feeling. And then B, oh man, full tank of gas? Heck yeah. That we would have it made, wouldn't we? Alright. Now we gotta drag this thing up into the woods. That might pose a challenge. Alright, let's see if we can put the brakes on. Is that helping us at all? No. Alright. Man. This thing is heavy. Alright, let's try to go farther inland here and then re-winch. They're making me work for this truck, let me tell you. I thought I was going to have it made when I had the thing fully repaired and fueled, but the game wasn't letting me have it. Ah, shoot. I can't go, it's not that easy. Can't go that far up. Whoa, what is happening? Alright, okay, we're kind of out here. Let's try this. Okay, we got a little more traction. There we go. There we go. That's all we needed. We just needed a little bit. Now, I'm probably going to want to pull it closer to the truck as we go up here, because the road gets a little windy. Alright, that should be good. Alright. Now the truck should be, it's giving us power. The truck is running behind us, which is kind of a weird feature of the game. When you start towing something, if it's able to, that vehicle will power up and start driving as well. Like a second engine in a train. But it's kind of necessary to get up this thing. Holy cow, this thing is steep. I think we're making it. As long as that truck doesn't wrap around a rock or something, should be okay. I'm gonna try to let it get around this. Come on. Come on. Oh, we're starting to get a little sketchy here. Come on. This might be the part where we have to pull ahead. Or maybe we can claw our way up in low gear. Nah, it definitely doesn't want to move like that. Come on. I'm going to rock it a little bit. him go for a sec and see if I can get out of this. I might have to pull myself up. Yeah, good thing there's like a million trees around us here. There we go. Pull ourselves out of that. No, that's not where I wanted my winch game. I wanted it over here. What is happening? Alright. I'd like to get pulled in this direction, please, and thank you. Alright. Let's see. I can't see through all the trees now. Oh, there's reverse. Found it. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, let's see if I can... Yeah, this is gonna be fun. Let me see if I can pull the front end of my truck around, well, a little bit this way. Come on. Come on. You know you want to. Oh man. This is hurting. Release winch. Oh jeez. Let's try to pull the middle of the truck maybe up to this tree. Gonna break a winch trying to do this. Oh, I have a handbrake on. Yeah, that's not gonna help us. Alright, maybe not the back end, but the front end. Right, like this guy. Pull it back this way. Oh, no, perfect. I want to go that way. The game is really not liking my wheel. I had the right angle here for a second. There we go. Yep, come on. Come on. I'm gonna end up flipping the thing. Whoa. You know, we might be too far from that truck to winch it up now. Hopefully not. I just need to get this truck positioned because this is like a ridiculous S-turn here. Alright. We're in better position now. Much better. Much better. Okay. Let me see if I can back it down. Whoa! It's a little steep. Let me see if I can... Come on. Give me reverse. No, I don't want auto reverse. No, no, no. I got reverse now. Okay. Alright, brakes. This is bad. This is very steep. Very steep. Okay, why don't you let me... There we go. Okay. Oh, jeez. Let's try low. That shark is not moving at all, is it? Yeah, it's not going to come up over... Oh, it might. It might. It might. Oh, look at that. We're going to get so stuck. Come on. Yeah, look at that. We're just digging up all kinds of mud there. Come on. Okay, how about we release the guy, pull up the mountain a little bit further. If they can get like to less steep ground, that might help a lot too. Let's try here. Right? Okay, we can still get hitch on. Excellent. Trying to think. Might want to pull on this side. Alright, let's try this. At risk of pulling the truck into a tree. Let's see, that's what we're about to do here too. Come on. Come on. I mean, we might end up having to go this way a little bit. Oh, man. Alright. Trying to think how we want to approach this. Wish I could get out and look at what's going on. Try going this way a little bit. I think I'm clipping that tree right now, which is not helping. If I can just anchor that guy, like maybe if I'll pull him this way while staying stationary, maybe that'll do it. Had to turn on my fan here, it's getting warm in here. Pumping out the heat. Alright. Let's see, can I do it from the front? No, it's too far away. Let's try from here then. We're gonna end up rolling our truck. Question is the other truck even trying? Doesn't look like it. Oh man. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. We're gonna pull it back this way. If the game will let me. There we go. Whew. This is a bitch. I'm wondering if the scout vehicle might be a better suit, because that truck is drivable now, isn't it? Like it's under its own power. I just can't. I think this thing's too heavy. Come on, it won't let me go into reverse. All right. I think I got to keep pulling it to the left a bit more. Yeah, I think we're hitting that tree there is what's going on. Let's see if I can just swing it a little bit more this way. Alright, put her in gear, give it some gas, see if the truck will start giving me gas too. Yep, it's helping a little bit. It's trying. Wow. Come on. Come on. Oh, there we go. We're in the bush there a little bit, but we're moving. There we go. All right. Woo! Okay, it's all easy driving from here now. Once we're getting to pavement, I think, shortly. Wow, that was challenging. But we did it. This will be a nice addition to the fleet. I think I'll try to do some missions with it. I'm guessing this must be like a highway tractor. It does not have all-wheel drive though, which will be kind of annoying. Alright, let's turn off. We're low on fuel, so I'm going to turn off all-wheel drive. It's a nice classic truck right there. Very nice. It's kind of silly. It's silly that I can't drive it myself, even though I fully repaired it and it's running. It's just kind of goofy. Let's throw all-wheel drive on again. We're doing good. This will be worth it. If I really hate the truck, I can just sell it too. I'd rather keep all the vehicles though, just to say I have them. But then if I do that, then I can't use money to upgrade the trucks that are actually good. So it's I haven't decided yet which way I want to go, and I feel silly because I just totally dumped money on that Hummer, even though the con vehicle is so much better. The Ruski Jeep is so much better. It's a little overpowered. I wonder if they nerfed that a little bit. Anyway, this is where we're going for our destination. To actually unlock the vehicle, and we get some cash for it too. Alright, now, in theory, we should be able to drive the thing. Here, let's pull this guy ahead a little bit. Let's test that theory. Now, question is if I hit change truck. Yeah! There we go. You, sir, were a pain in the butt. This is a white Western Star. And now, of course, Western Star is its own company. I know there were white GMC vehicles in the past, too. I guess, I don't know what happened to the company white, but I have not seen them recently. Wow, this thing cruised. Look at that, look at this. Wow. Hang on. This thing's a highway hauler. This thing can move. Nice. What's the interior look like? Like an oldie. Gotta kind of goose it into reverse, I guess. I don't know why it's... Ah, there we go. Just another thing that's wearing out on my 10-year-old wheel. Alright. Cool. Very nice, very nice. Alright, let's collect our vehicles here. Contests, no thanks. Sideboard trailer. Where is that? Oh, that's way out there. That's also way out there. Let's go to this guy. Let's throw it in the garage. Recover. That's a good setup there. I'm glad I got that service bed. Let's go grab the Western Star now. Recover. What can we do with this guy? Let's see. Engine, we get the stock. Can't change that. I don't think we're going to be able to change anything on here. We could buy better tires. How are we doing for diff lock? That engageable diff lock is locked still. Can't get it. Winch, stock, all-wheel drive. Engageable all-wheel drive is also locked. Oof. This is going to be tough. It's going to be tough to use this thing. Oh man, I'm like broke now too because of... Oh, jeez. Let's see. Yeah, the Hummer's worth 30 now. I tell you what, this thing versus this. This one, I think, takes the cake. I don't know, apparently this one does decent. I mean, without question, this has the better tires on it. It has mud tires. I'm very convinced to sell the Hummer. But anyway, let me see. Let me go back here and see what we can throw on the frame. We can make it a semi. It's free to get the saddle. Sideboard bed. We already have one. Oh, that just fits on it. Oh, nice. I'm glad we don't have to buy that again. But we have to buy the maintenance frame. Do we? Can I not just swap that from the other guy? I guess not. It's kind of a shame. Okay, so we got that guy. We got some upgrades we could try to go for. Why does it want me to go back to the Black River, I wonder? Gateway. That's just a building. I don't know why. Boulders. What do we gotta do for this? It won't let me do it, will it? I have to go drive to it first. There's another one. Find the antenna tower. There's an upgrade right there. Alright, let's hop in the Hummer and go get some upgrades and try to do some scouting missions. That's what we're going to do next. So we're going to take that truck. I'm not going to drive it right now because I don't really... It's not going to be very feasible. Let's go hop in the Hummer. And let's see how ridiculously fast it is. I did put upgraded tires on it. I upgraded it a little bit. Admittedly, I burned a lot of money on it. I shouldn't have. Alright, we got an active mission that I don't care about right now. How do I stop that? It's over here, I think. Maybe not. Alright, well, we want to go over here. So let's head that way. Don't think... I guess we do want to take that road, actually. Oh, this thing sips fuel. Compared to that truck, anyway. Alright, we're careening down this road. Whoa! Oh my goodness. Okay. Not easy to control. Oh, wow. We hit that sign so hard it disappeared. Alright, let's try to go through this. No problem at all. Yep, so these tires aren't that great on pavement. I was kind of expecting that. Oh yeah, we got a little dinged up there. That's alright, it's just a battle wound. Oh, there you go. Phantom suspension damage. Whoa. Oh. Nope. Wow, these things are so easy to wreck. Let's see, what's the easiest way to get recovered here? Well, you know, it's not a good stream unless I make a mistake. Mistakes have to be made. Yeah, I think GM slipped them some money under the table to make this thing so efficient. Come on now. Also, it's not very helpful when it's on its side. This is literally the only thing I can grab onto right now. I think we're SOL. Alright, we're just gonna... Yeah. Try again. We weren't too far into that mission. It's a drifting machine. There's the reason I'm running out of business. Did they stop making them? I didn't know that. There are a lot of them around here. I guess it's not entirely surprising. Oh my goodness, that got very bouncy very fast. We're trying to keep this thing under control. Gotta work it. Gotta work with it. Okay, we made it. Made it further. Officially further than last time. We're gonna die now. Nope. This thing does not have good tires. These tires are horrible on the pavement. Well, the good news is we're going off pavement now. Let's see if we can not die going down this. That would be nice. We're going to put it in low range. Let's see. This way maybe. Looks a little less sketchy. Or we're basically going down a mudslide right here is what we're doing. It's called controlled descent. Okay. Not bad. It's actually doing decent without all-wheel drive on, too. Alright, all-wheel drive on. Losing patience. Alright, there we go. Get upgrade. Heck yeah. Engageable. Not available for current truck. A locking differential kit that provides considerable traction. For which one is it for? Show truck list. Ugh, really? It's for the very first vehicle. Man, I haven't driven that thing in ages. Okay. Now, well, let's try to get down the road here and cross over to that island where our mission I'm going to try for is I'm going to go this way, this way, this way. Ah, made to order. Okay. I could see that. Because I still see them putting around here and there. I don't get them. I don't understand, but, you know. It works for some people. It works for me, but in video games only. Alright, let's try to romp it. Let's send it. Full send. Oh, this is nothing. This isn't bad water at all. Look how fast it's going. Oh, jeez, I can't believe I didn't damage. Oh, you know. Speak of the devil. There we go. We actually damaged it there now. Try to go around the rocks. If it had bigger tires on it, I kind of want to put monster truck tires on this eventually, because that would be hilarious. All right. Yeah. Okay. Spinning the wheels too much there. This is really deep mud. This thing does almost as good as that Con Jeep that I've always been using as a scout vehicle. Alright, here we go. Show task. Our archive showed that the existence of an antenna tower is in the area. It shows the existence of a tower in the... Okay, fine. It hasn't been used in 20 years, but we want to restore it and put it to good use. Can you take a look around and see if you can find it? Yeah, sure. Start tracking. Find the antenna tower. I would assume that it would be on high ground. Trying to see if I can see it nearby. I'm assuming we gotta climb a little bit. That looks promising. Or is that a watchtower? Looks like one of the watchtowers. I'm guessing it's on this ridge somewhere. So what we're gonna do is try to work our way up to here. Maybe. And see if we can see something up that ways. Yeah, I should. Maybe after this mission I'll change to the other vehicle. Just to show off the larger tires. I mean, that thing just breezes through so much stuff. Granted, it was kind of a pay-to-win vehicle. I got the season pass with this game, so that vehicle came with it as part of a DLC, I believe. It's kind of, honestly, ridiculously overpowered. Closest doors in 2010. 2 miles with the Hummer name under the GMC brand. Oh, they'll be electric powered? No. Really? No way. Oh, man. Oh, I think there's already an icon for the tower over there. Yep. Here's your Hummer right here. Look at this. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Come on. Give me reverse. There it is. I can't... Electric powered Hummer. Huh. That just sounds like an oxymoron. I think that's the right term. Who would have thunk? You know, but the automotive industry is kind of heading that way. Electric, I don't know. I've read some articles where they say things will be generally electric by like, gosh, I was reading like 2030, 2035. I don't know if that's really going to happen that quickly. But that's definitely the direction that we're moving. And I understand why. And, you know, electric cars can be fun in that, like, instant power, you know. But I like my internal combustion engine car. I'm not ready to give that up. Teslas do seem like a lot of fun, though. Gotta say. Wow, pickup in an SUV. I wonder what the range will be on those. You know what? There's a lot of room in these things to stuff batteries. I bet they might have a decent range, too. I don't know if this is a good idea or not, but we're going for it. This is kind of a path, isn't it? Keep going this way. We're making our own path. There's some of a clearing here. Well, this might be a bad idea because I don't know how far away this is actually taking us. Let's see. Ah. Well, that's kind of cheating, isn't it? I thought I was actually supposed to find this. You know what? We're going to go for the watchtower, and then we'll go for the antenna tower. Watchtower should be very close. The other thing that I want to get before it dies is a manual transmission. I think one of the reasons that I'd be okay getting one of those now is because I don't commute. One of the reasons for my first car that I didn't get a manual transmission is because I used to commute like in the Baltimore, Maryland region, and it was so crowded. There was traffic all the time, and it would have just driven me nuts having a clutch pedal, I think. Alright. Well, that looks like an antenna tower if I ever saw one. But I want to get one of those because I know that a lot of manufacturers are starting to pull those from the market. You know, I mean, there will probably still be sports cars that'll continue to do so, and at least until electric becomes mainstream. They'll continue to allow that or provide that as an option. But I'm afraid they might be going away sooner than later. Okay, 2030, the EU is planning on trying to do some enforcement there. Yeah, I could see that. Alright, we got that mission done. I don't know why it keeps coming back to this not a drill mission, which I don't care about. What is this here? There's another mission right here. Wow. I think I just bottomed out on a rock. Yeah, look at that. Nice. I need more ground clearance. Alright, what is this? Show task. Michigan trial. There's an old trail close by here the locals use for sport. It's pretty rugged. You have to reach all of the flags on the course. Think you can beat it? Huh? I think so. Do I have to start at A? Yeah, we could do that. Let's do it. Oh, I'll take the cash. It doesn't look like it's time limited, so we can take our sweet time. Alright, and it also doesn't look like we have to start at A. But yeah, so part of me is like, oh man, I really want to... My current car is only 5 years old, and I'm like itching to get into a car that has a stick shift before they go away. I don't think they're going away that soon. I have the itch. It's just so expensive to get a whole nother car though, so maybe in another 5 years. But in the shorter term, I am very interested in the new NVIDIA graphics cards that were announced the other day. Actually, Tuesday. I think it was Tuesday. Or was it Monday? No, it was definitely Tuesday. It was Tuesday. The first of the month. Question is it going to be for heavy machinery? Yeah, until... Right. And, well... You can, I think, you can make a pretty powerful, high torque electric motor. Problem, I think, with that, and not even just heavy machinery, but with electric vehicles in general right now, is that you only have so much range, and then you gotta charge it, and you gotta wait for it to charge. So that's kind of a downside. Whereas you can just go fill up your tank with gas, So. It'll be interesting to see how these cars get adopted in the future, because that's one thing that kind of turns me away from the electric cars. But I think the infrastructure will eventually get there to the point where they have all of these fast chargers at common places, common gas stations, and it'll take some time though. But yeah, the NVIDIA just recently announced their Ampere architecture video cards, next generation 3000 series. I'm currently on a GTX 1080, and I'm thinking I'm going to go for a 3080. I'm going to try to get one when that comes out in a couple weeks. We'll see. We'll see if any more information comes out over the original or the Founders Edition card, which is just sold by NVIDIA themselves, versus the aftermarket cards from like Asus and Gigabyte and EVGA. I would tend to lean towards those, but I've never had a Founders Edition card, and I like the design of them this go around. So I'm debating actually just getting a Founders Edition card. But maybe I'll wait and see if I can get some benchmark information before I go out and buy the card. I feel like I'm going the wrong way. I should be going over there. Which one are we closer to? We are... we're at even distance now. I think it would make sense. You know what? We'll keep going this way, because I can go take the trail back to A. So we'll go C, D, A. So I think I want to go this way. Kind of at the highest point here on this ridge, so. But yeah, super excited about these new cards because their performance, it's ridiculous, the improvement. I didn't think I'd ever see hardware improvement this much in one next generation card, because it seemed like things were slowing down where things weren't getting super or weren't like improving a lot year after year. Like Moore's Law was starting to slow down. But one of the reasons I'm looking forward to it is because I do a lot of VR, like with trucking and hopefully with Flight Sim whenever that gets supported. And I need something that can kind of do VR a little more fluidly, because right now I can do it, but I gotta cut back on settings a little bit. So it'll be nice to be able to kind of go more out and get higher resolution or upscale in games. It'll look even nicer in VR. Sorry, by the way, if my wheels making a lot of noise, because the first gen G25 is it's loud. I'm sure my wheel hasn't gotten any quieter either over the years. It probably did get louder. You're seeing some stuff where they were researching in a way similar to the Fallout universe a fission battery. Only need to be charged like once a year. Yeah, I've read in the past a lot about the fission process, how well, if you can get around how if you can control that energy, right, it can be ridiculously more efficient than oh, you know what, I'm thinking about fusion, not fission. Yeah, fusion for like just power plants, I guess. But no, I guess I didn't hear about the fission battery then. So that's different. Okay. Oy. Where do I have to turn from here? I want to get down to the path so I can just go to A. So let's do like this. This. I don't know how exactly am I going to climb up that, or I'm going to try. I'm trying to go this way. I like how accurate the map can be to the actual terrain. It's very detailed. It helps you to plan out things. Alright, back to the trail. This will speed things up a little bit. I say as I bog down. Yeah, I forgot these tires are not the best in deep mud. The wheels are the problem, actually. They're too small. Tires and wheels are too small. Alright, we're going to drive in the grass, because sometimes that can be tougher than the straight up road with the mud. This looks rough. This looks boggy. Come on. Oh yeah. Alright, we're spinning too much wheel here. There we go. I think I missed my... I think I missed my turning point. Yeah, I did. Alright, I got too excited. Yeah, I bet that it's still in very early stages if it's not mentioned a lot, I guess. Excuse me. I haven't heard about it, but then again, I hadn't searched for it, so that's interesting. Interesting to hear. I wonder how soon we might be able to hear that, or see that. I mean, it's probably gonna, yeah, like you say, it's probably gonna be a while. But I do think that, yeah, in general, once battery technology gets better, I think one of the things that they're trying to do generally is not even that, but like just when you do have to charge, maybe before we get to that point where you do have to charge a battery, they're trying to speed up that process, which they've done with phones, kind of with the current technology with lithium ion. Like my phone charges pretty quickly. I think I can get like 50% battery capacity back in just like 10 minutes when it used to take hours for that. So we're improving year after year. Okay, I wanted to cut up here. Yep, just as it showed on the map, I can do this. As long as I don't bottom out on one of these rocks. Got the ground clearance. Alright, just power up this hill now. This is the last flag. We should get the mission done then. Nice. Not a lot of cash, but you know, it's not bad. This thing sounds like a motorcycle if you listen real carefully. Okay. I see. They want me to pick up that trailer because it's part of the not a drill mission. I don't want to do that though, game. I think, oh, they're not a drill. Stop tracking. Leave me alone. Get some big bucks doing that though, 7 grand. The contracts are where it's at, but I've been liking the discovery jobs a little bit more. There's a service trailer down there. Let's switch over to the other off-road guy. I'm getting sick of the Hummer. Okay, let's retain. Let's get out the beast. This thing is awesome. Let's see if I can change anything on it. I don't think I would want to though either. Oh wait, yeah, I would. What happened? Why did oh, these are locked. Ah. No, I already have the best engine on there. Tires. I mean, really, this thing is already equipped ridiculously well. Don't have a roof rack. It's locked still. This thing has a much better snorkel, too. This thing's beast. Happy that we're looking for alternative power sources. Yeah, I even see it in the industry that I'm in. I'm actually in the power industry. I do IT software, and I see it shifting even there too. Like we're picking up solar and wind sites, you know, trying to shift to that. But I think one of the big issues there is sustainability, and which might be possible through, again, battery storage. Like, you know, if you're doing solar, what happens overnight and stuff like that. So it'll be interesting to see how we shift that way, for sure. Let's see. What do I want to do? I mean, I kind of want to do a contract job at the same time, but those usually take a while. But you do get paid the big bucks for those. Let's go get this upgrade. It seems like this would be really easy to get to. Let's just go over here. Go grab that upgrade. Now this thing, let me tell you. This thing definitely has the ground clearance that the Hummer doesn't have. And again, this was DLC as part of the season pass that I got. So, it's definitely a little OP. Holy crap. It also is a little bit, it likes to hug the corners of the road and you get kind of sucked into the banks. Especially on snowy terrain. Oh, I see why it might be a little challenging. Got a bit of elevation to climb here. But watch this. This is going to be like no problem. And I probably just jinxed it. But this thing is beast. It's a little bit hard to wrestle on the road. Keep it on the road. Nope. But yeah, if in terms of my own vehicle for transport in real life, I'm estimating one more internal combustion engine car, and then I might be electric after that. I'm guessing that's what's gonna happen. Ooh, is this for the? No, wait, it's for the Scout 800. Oh, it's not what I thought it was gonna be. Okay, it's available for purchase even. That's funny. I go find the actual part out in the wild and I still have to pay for it. I didn't realize that was a thing. Okay. Maybe we do have time for a contract. Although at the same time, we do need to get the watchtowers done. It's one of the first things I've always done in these titles is the watchtowers, so maybe I will just go ahead and do that. This one isn't too far away. Let's try to go get this one. Now, the other thing I'm excited about in the near future, other than the video cards, is I learned today, actually from my brother, in the world of Nintendo, because that's the only console I have, they are doing a bunch of cool stuff for the 35th anniversary of Super Mario Brothers, which I guess was 935. I mean, let's see. Oh gosh, let's see. Was it 2020? So that would have been 85, right? Wow, that doesn't. That used. I remember when that used to be only like 20 years ago. Yeah. So one of the things that they're doing is they're bringing some classic 3D titles to the Switch, which I'm super excited about. I love the Nintendo Switch. It's great for me because I love the Mario titles. This is the main reason that I got one, really. But anyway, they're bringing Mario 64, which I've already played a re-release of on the Nintendo DS, but they're bringing that back to the Switch. They're bringing Mario Sunshine, which is really funny because I just recently picked up a Nintendo GameCube, which I guess is cool just to have, you know. But the main reason I got the GameCube was for Mario Sunshine, and lo and behold, Sunshine is coming to the Switch, and it's going to look even better on the Switch. And they're also releasing Mario Galaxy, which is like my favorite Nintendo Wii title. I'm a fan of Mario platform games in general. I like those titles, so I'm looking forward to it. It's coming out later this month. Pretty excited. But yeah, it's funny because there were rumors circling around that Sunshine was going to be coming to the Switch. And I was like, I don't know. I'm going to go get a GameCube. So, now I have the GameCube for nostalgia. And I don't know if it's just like the video cable on the one I have, or like my standards are just so high now with modern consoles, but like the video quality on the GameCube that I have, and again, it's on like a flat screen TV now, so it's not your good old CRT monitor, but it's very fuzzy, not very bright, so. Yeah, but I'm glad I got it still, though. I'm glad I got it to add to my collection, my tiny collection. Nothing like Greg's, though. Greg definitely knows how to have a console collection. Is this a bridge here? Yeah, I guess so. So I'm already looking for the next watchtower. We're gonna do that the rest of the night, I think, unless I can find a mission along the way. Oh yeah, look at this very sketchy looking bridge here. Come on, just go around it, Jeep. You know you want to. But yeah, I actually ended up pre-ordering the what are they calling it now? Super Mario 3D. Or Super Mario 3D All-Stars. And they've had these series before, I guess. They came out with the Super Mario All-Stars for the Wii, which had, I don't know the titles that it had. But basically they just re-release previous Mario titles every 10 years, it seems. And this is the first 3D one, I guess. The other ones are like the 2D platformers that they've re-released. I don't even know where I'm going now. What even is this? Is there a path, or is that the path to the left? That's the path. Okay. You know what? We're gonna stay the path, because I always end up trying to take shortcuts in this game, and they always end badly. And this thing is just a beast, generally. Oh, now it's got to slow down a little bit through the mud. Everything goes slow through the mud. It's tearing right through it, though. I haven't had to use the winch yet with this thing. Tonight. I've had to use the winch on it before. Steady. Steady. Ah, N64, yeah, yeah. I actually have a Vita. I haven't touched it recently. There were some fun titles on it. Did I think I finished that one. It was a original on it. I forget what it was called. It was a shooter. The story was you were like a fireman in the early um, 20th century, I think. And there was like a weird experiment going on. Um, and you had to like basically just save this family and people in general. It was a cool game. I'm forgetting. I think it was Burning. Was it Burning Skies? Is that the name of it, or is that something else? That's something else, I think. Anyway, that was like the last title I played on the Vita. A lot of fun. I also played. Oh shoot, I can't remember the title of these things anymore. It was another one that was kind of like a paper mache kind of title, kind of like Paper Mario, but it was a Sony title. The Vita's a good portable, definitely. Another oddball console. It'd be cool to have an N64 though. I do have to say, that would be cool. Now Sega, I definitely don't have experience in. Let's see, is that like in the middle of a bog? You know what? I think I can go to the right. Either way, it looks like it's just out in the middle of a bog, which is really annoying. Now we're just gonna send it. We're just gonna send it. No, maybe not. We're doing okay. I think that any other vehicle would have gotten stuck immediately back there. This thing is like stupid overpowered for a scout vehicle. You can recommend it for the Switch, Salt and Sanctuary. But you don't have a Switch, or did you play it on a different console? New objective, discovered across the river. Nice. Ooh, yeah, you know what? I haven't experimented with older titles on the Vita, though. I seem to be a magnet towards flop consoles because I also have the Wii U. I love that thing. I put hundreds of hours on that thing. And it's still sitting right next to me here. I'm definitely going to keep that. I learned when I was younger, I used to just sell my console, and go out so I had the money to go get the next one. And I kind of regret that a little bit now, but now I have a job, so I have income, so I can afford to keep the old console and get the new at the same time. 2D platformer takes grand ideas from classic games, brings them to a dark soul-style universe, which is something I haven't actually tried yet. So it might be something neat to try differently. They sell a physical copy, cool, because I am all for physical copies, even though they're a pain in the butt to carry around. But and I have the storage too on the Switch. I got like a 256 gig, or maybe it was a 128 gig card for storage, and it's not even half full. I have Warframe on it, and then I learned that it doesn't support cross-platform, cross-profile play. So it's just kind of sitting there on the Switch. I'm hoping that they might update it, that it will support that, but I think it's been a few years that it's been out and they haven't done anything with it, so. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, selling consoles, they will turn around and absolutely sell it for big profit. No doubt. There's one more watchtower, but there's a river. We can try crossing it. Why don't we try that? Maybe we'll try that as the last bit for tonight's stream. Keyword is try, because that looked pretty deep. But I have faith. This is probably this vehicle is probably going to be the greatest chance of me getting across. So, out of anything that I have. Yeah, you know, the other cool thing about the Switch is that they've been doing a lot of reboots. I remember that they did a reboot of Burnout Paradise, BioShock. Those are the two main ones I know of recently. I'm tempted to get BioShock because I haven't played the original. I've played BioShock Infinite, but not the original. Now, how am I supposed to cross this? Maybe I'm not supposed to. This does not look... Oh, you know what? We could try it. We could try it, but I don't know. I don't know. I mean, this seems to indicate that there's potentially... No, you know what? We're gonna try it. We'll see if it's just a foot deep and it just makes it look a lot deeper looking at the surface only. Yeah, I don't know why they don't just allow you to sync your profile up, because that would be so nice to be able to do some work on that game on the go, you know. And all right, let's see what happens here. As long as you have an internet connection, I guess, right? That's important. You still need Wi-Fi, but I think it's kind of silly that they support multiple platforms, but not at the same time. Oh boy, yep, that's not happening. Uh-oh. No, there's no way we're crossing this. Might be no way that we're getting out of this now either. Okay. Ideas that are bad. This one. Yeah, you know what? That's the whole point of the map, is that there's this dam that you're supposed to cross, so I assume that it's pretty much impossible to cross the river. Okay, I found one thing that this thing cannot do. And you know what? That reminds me, speaking of playing online, the Vita actually has a 3G antenna on it. 3G, I think. I don't know if all of them did. It might have just been the premium model that you could get had a 3G antenna, and you could get service and literally play it anywhere, like it was its own phone, basically. I think I ended up just getting the Wi-Fi model because I had no intention to be playing that much on the go, so I don't think mine has the 3G antenna, but that's crazy. That was like 2012, I think, that they had that idea. Unfortunately, the console was a flop, but it's still it's nice. It's a nice console, handheld, if you can find the right titles for it. Yeah, I can see how it could be hard from a developer perspective to get crossplay working. I don't know though, like maybe you don't necessarily have to be cross-platform playing, as in like online. Like I guess they would have to basically make dedicated servers for each console. I guess they would already have that though, right? I don't know. I'm trying to think of why it would be difficult to just sync your state of your profile between consoles and be able just to go into a world that's dedicated to that console anytime you're playing. I don't know, maybe I'm missing something else. Yeah, I don't know why they wouldn't just... I wonder why it's not so easy to do that. I never developed video games, though. I just write programs that move data around. Which I guess when you get down to it, that's what all software engineering does. Okay, so can I just drive across this? Is this open? I didn't actually try this yet. Is that a road? Is that a thing? Let's move back to the garage and see what happens. Recover. Let's see what happens if I try to go down this way. No. This way. No. My pedals are picking up. Alright, we're just going to put it there. Oh, you restarted recently on PC? Nice, nice. I haven't heard great things about the Microsoft Store, though. I know Greg has had his share of issues. I was tempted. Like if Flight Simulator weren't available on Steam, I probably would have just bit the bullet and gotten it on the Microsoft Store. Kind of like how I bite the bullet if a game's on EGS and I just go there. But I've heard bad things about the Microsoft Store having issues with updates to games and the save files getting corrupted, and it sounds kind of messy. So I ended up with Flight Simulator on Steam, which also was kind of a pain in the butt because even though you downloaded it, I think even preloaded it, all the files come through the game itself. So you launch the game, right? You download the executable, and that's all you download from the Steam servers. Then you got to go connect to the Microsoft servers anyway to download everything. Don't bring up that thing. Oh no. Poor Jeep. It was tired and wanted to take a nap. Come on, can I grab onto anything that's nearby? The answer is no. Okay, we're just gonna try again. So I don't know. I don't think I actually have any game titles in the Microsoft Store right now. I have some tools. I know there's a new Windows terminal that got released exclusively on the Microsoft Store. I imagine eventually that'll just come to a standard Windows update. Oh, geez, 8 years. I didn't realize it was that long that you had waited, Greg. Jeez. Oh, man. Yeah, sometimes I kind of wish we could go back to the days where, you know, the games were independent. And, you know, you just went to the store, bought a box. I guess I don't want to deal with CDs, though. I don't mind Steam, though. Steam is the only one I don't mind. Now, Origin, I have problems with. I've had problems with in the past. I think it corrupted my Apex download. I ended up just uninstalling it, not reinstalling it, so. Okay, Game Pass, gotcha. It wouldn't launch after I installed it. That's annoying, yeah. Oh man, and that sucks that you have a subscription too. And you gotta deal with that launcher. Oh my goodness, see, this thing is just a magnet for the ditch. I haven't played Apex recently at all. That happened to me like a year and a half ago or something, and I never reinstalled it because I was just so pissed at Origin. Oh, jeez. Luckily it hasn't done that to my Battlefield install. Okay, can I go over this? I think I can't see. I swear this thing is a magnet for gutters and guardrails. It just gets sucked in. It gets a little squirrely on the road. That's the one downside. These tires are really good off-road. On-road, not so much, like we saw with the Hummer. those off-road tires. I think these are legit mud tires. They look like they're pretty low pressure. So it gets a little squirrely in top gear. This is kind of neat though here, eh? Yeah, I don't think this river was meant to be crossed the way I was trying to cross it. Usually, as I learned in like MudRunner, literally any body of water you got into, there was a way to get through it. Unless it was going towards like the edge of the map. Oh, I see. Detour. So this isn't actually... Oh, this is a mission I could do. Is that just another creek? Do I need... Now the next question is, do I need to go that way? Let's see, we're here. I'm trying to get there. I think we'll just take the detour. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they make it so you can't see for a reason. Gotta take a guess. This road looks like it might head that way. Alright, we'll take the detour. Fine. Oh, nice. That's how you got MudRunner. Okay. Well, yeah, the concept seems great, right? I mean, if you like to try a lot of different games, that seems like a good move. As long as, yeah, the installer works. Okay. Let's see. I think we have to continue to follow this, essentially. Unless I can take a shortcut. Nope, nope, nope. Bad, Josh. Shortcuts are bad. Unless I can try to go... Now, it does not look like it goes the way I want it to. Now, you know what? You know what? We're going to break my rule here. This is that looks like it literally made no sense to go all the way around down that cliff when I could just go this way to the path. Yeah, that would have been annoying. I'm glad I didn't go that way. Okay, so now we still have to cross this. My plan is to try to stick to as much land as possible. Looks like our left is our best bet here. Oh yeah, there we go. Easy peasy. Look at this thing. Look at it. It just ripped right through that. Oh gosh, is this... Oh, this is like a quarry. Look at that. It is. Okay. Have not seen anything like that in this game. That's cool. I thought if they would have a quarry, it'd be featured on a map called Quarry or something. That's funny. This is a... I think this is called Smithville Dam. Of course, the dam is the feature. Guess that makes sense. Whoops. Okay. Right. I ended up deviating. Okay, so I deviated from the path a bit there. But we should be able to go up this way to the path again. Let's try to find it. It should be relatively straight ahead. But yeah, I guess if MudRunner is available on Game Pass, I'm kind of surprised that they wouldn't also want to throw Snowrunner on there too. That's right, because that's right. That's what Epic does, right? They're like, oh, you gotta stay with us for a year or some crap like that. Well, hopefully next year you'll be able to see this title on there and everywhere else. This came out, I think, was it March this year? So hopefully not, you know, not too much longer, another half year. Yeah, I'll have to think about it. See if I want to, I'm just driving through this guy's yard. See if I want to try it out. Oh, for that one I might be tempted to try it on PC though. Or, Switch. Console. But I got other RPGs I gotta get through, like Legend of Zelda. I gotta get through Wild World, an open world game. Wild World? Breath of the Wild. There we go. Wild World is an Animal Crossing game. Let's see. If I were a watchtower, I think I'd be up this road. Yeah, I'd say this title I definitely like more than the previous, easily. It was a little rough launch at the start, but they've gone through several patch iterations now that I think it's pretty solid. Even at the beginning, I was able to overlook the bugs because I liked the gameplay so much. I will be honest, it was annoying to have those bugs, but again, the aspects of the gameplay where there's like you see here, the economy, the different jobs that you can do. I haven't been doing the nicely high-paying jobs, which are the contract jobs where you have to like bring 3-4 items places. I guess basically because that's what I did with the previous titles, are all the contract jobs. So I've been focusing a lot on these scout missions where you're just kind of doing these side tasks. Oh jeez, I tell ya, I don't know. Oh, it's on a different... I guessed wrong, didn't I? I think the other path would have taken us... Because I think we're going... let's see. Oof. Oof. Yeah, it doesn't look good. There is a path going this way, though. Alright, I guess we'll keep trying this way. This looks a little sketchy, though. It's still taking us the way we want to go. More replayability for sure, yeah. I did gamble a bit and went with the season pass. If you look up some of their videos on YouTube, they have a lot of things they've promised in the next couple of years in terms of content. And then yeah, there's a lot more to do in this game. Bottom line, just the variety of tasks alone is so much different than the previous game. And then there's the whole economy aspect where you save up to buy different vehicles. So I've definitely been enjoying this. I hope is there a path down here? Oh yeah, there's some roads down here. Okay. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh my gosh. How am I supposed to get up there? Oh. Okay, okay. There's supposed to be a path up here. Let's try this, yeah? It's gonna be a little treacherous, but we should meet up with a more main of a path, I guess. Okay. Oh my gosh. Come on, I want to get this done tonight. This will be the last thing we do tonight, but I don't want to leave the stream not getting this done. So gotta power through it. And this Jeep is doing its job, I tell you what. Yep, with the pass, if you get the season pass, yeah, you'll get this thing. This thing is ridiculous. At least I think you'll get this. I think the only thing I got for pre-ordering was a Navistar tractor. Basically the International 9400, a 90s truck. Oh wow, this is actually paved. Wow. I got like the military version of that truck, so I actually don't really use it. Oh man, how am I even supposed to? I guess we'll keep going around the mountain here. There's gotta be something that'll take us up there. There's no way I'm climbing that. I don't have a rock crawler. That's like right there too. Alright, we're gonna keep driving this way. might be able to find a way up this way. Yeah, this looks doable. Alright, foot to the floor. Oh yeah, I feel confident on this path. Oh yeah, it's right there. There we go. Okay, maybe not right there. But we're so close. We're so close. Alright, I'm gonna try just going straight up this without tipping over. Okay, let's try this. Come on, Jeep. Come on, Jeep. We have a winch that we can use if we need it. Yeah, I think we're gonna need it. Alright, hang on. No, don't. Oh my goodness. Maybe if I get a running start. What did I connect to? What did I winch to? I winched to something. Oh yeah, there we go. Perfect. I love the instant winch button. it's kind of cheating. I've seen a lot of good GIFs though on or videos on the Snowrunner subreddit of people winching their trucks as they're falling over. There are some really good ones. All right, we did it. Excellent. Okay. So what did that do for us on the map? That was all of it. We got the whole map upgraded now. There's a lot of stuff over here. Some upgrades. Quite a few upgrades. There's a flatbed trailer down there. Oh, cool. Oh, the TranStar? Do I have that? I don't have that, I don't think. I think that might be the next thing we're going to try. I love unlocking the vehicles. I don't think I have the TranStar 4070A. That's not in my fleet, right? Let's see. Garage. I think I gotta go this way. Garage. Do I have the TranStar? No, I have the Fleet Star. Okay. So that's a new truck. Nice. Very nice. How do I get out of here now? Oh, I'm technically not here. I'm technically out of the vehicle. Let's see. How do I teleport back to it? Here we go. All right. Get a quick cutscene here before we're done. Battlefield later. Probably not tonight. But if you're around tomorrow evening, I should be able to play a bit. But I think I'm kind of gamed out for now. Alright, well, we made some progress here tonight. I'll have to play this again. I forgot how much fun this game was. I haven't played it recently. Okay, cool, Greg. Yeah, I can play tomorrow, I think. So, Lord Shadow, thanks a lot for sticking around for this thing. Hope you enjoyed it. And anyone else who's watching a rerun of this, thanks for watching. Those who stopped by, thanks for watching. And we're going to end it here, so hope everyone has a good night, good day, good evening, good morning, wherever you're at. And we'll catch everyone in the next one. So have a good one.